G'day everyone and welcome back to Steve's Place Down Under. Today we're going to see if we can get this Sami tractor going after sitting here for approximately 2 years. This Sami tractor is a 4-wheel drive. Features you can obviously see the twin stacks on her. She's a V4 diesel, air cooled. If you are new to my channel, there's a few videos on this. Now, I had one go viral back in the early days when I had pretty basic equipment. It was shaky, it was rough, but it went viral. It gave me a good kickstart. I've never really had a decent video since. It's gone mad like that. But there are other videos of it. I made the blade tilt. I've done a bit of engine work to it. Even though the engine's still worn out, it breathes heavy. It runs on only 3 cylinders if it's idling. And if it's working, it runs fine. But it breathes, it blows oil out. Basically worn out, it's had it. It is not mine, but I've had it here. It was the first tractor to come onto the place when I bought the place. I used it all around the house, clear all the gardens and all that sort of stuff. The blade is manual tilt with you just tighten a wedge up and it locks it where it is, but I put a hydraulic, I bought an eBay 2-way valve, I'll show you in a minute, blade tilt hydraulically. So I had a ram I brought home from a job that was going in the scrap bin. I put a set of seals in it and I made all my own hoses with reusable fittings. So it's a very handy tractor with the 4-wheel drive. It's got a lot of pushing power, but the engine is worn. However, it still deserves to be in the shed. Okay, so you can see all the brackets I made here. That cylinder just pushes off the backing plate, fairly strong. Tractors only run, so they're airlines. I had a heap of reusables off an old Kenworth here. I made all the hoses up and it works great because tractors, you're not talking 5,000 PSI like a piece of Caterpillar equipment. You're only talking low flow. So here's where I mounted the valve. Got her off eBay, $70 or something it was, and it's been really good. We just haven't needed it and it just deserves to be in a shed. If you want to have a look at that video, it is available, how I welded it and everything. It didn't go real well, but it's certainly still there for the watch. So what we're going to do, I might just, because it's sat here, we've had a lot of rain, hence the reason why I want to move it. I might just take the plug out, just see if any water drips out, and then we'll just see if she cranks up. It's starting to rain here. We've just been getting that much rain, sort of give me an incentive to put some sheds up and get some of this old stuff out of some of it. That come out quicker than I thought. Well, there's no water in it anyhow. We put that much oil in this thing when we're using it, well, when we used to use it. Due to how much it blows out and burns, it looks black, but it is fairly new because it gets topped up regularly. You usually tell by the size of the terminals, but most of my batteries are all old and the terminal's blown off and they're all smaller than they should be. Okay, so I am filming myself today, so I'm sort of sitting the camera different places. I haven't got the tripods, I'm just, hopefully you can see enough. Just cleaning the terminals here. For a worn out engine, it's always started fairly well. Still has a fair go too when you dive her in. We've done a lot of ploughing with it on a neighbouring property many years ago, and she's done a fair bit of clearing work pushing here, so she still produces the goods. It's just an uncomfortable way of doing it with the oil and the fumes and whatnot. So she has got enough oil in the sump. From memory we had to short her out. There was a reason that it wasn't throwing the solenoid in. It used to just come in by crossing both power terminals, which is wrong, I know, but I don't think there's any dash supply off this. Whether that's got to go to it or... It's been that long since I cranked her up, I don't remember. That's our signal. I might just get me button so I'm not stuffing around. It's going to rain really soon. I might just get me clicker button, throw that solenoid in and bridge the terminals and see what she does. So I need a power supply to throw this solenoid in. As you can see, all that's doing is pulling the pinion into the flywheel. It's not crossing the main contact, so that's what we've got to do. So I did make sure she was out of gear when I first got here and decided to film it. Give her a a little bit of throttle and see what she does. I haven't checked the water in her, but that's obviously why. She sounds like she might be a bit of water in her. Although it did do a full revolution. Not knocking hard, but it is. The starter's been buggered for years. It's one of the distinct features of this model. Okay, so this is what I've been up to. Bit of a lean-to off this 20-foot container here. So what I'm hoping to do, 2 tractors end for end and then the 3 lawnmowers down the side here, just to try and protect some of this stuff from the rain, because this shed isn't a storage one, it's more of a workshop. So I want to back the Centauro through, have her in that end, and then the TE20 here. So while I was getting the Sami going, I was charging the battery for the 20, so let's see if she goes. You can still probably hear the Centauro in the background. See if the 20 goes. Move it back so I can get it in, the Sami. This is the one I done all the episodes for Friday Parts on. The clutch has been sticking. Every time I park it, the clutch sticks to the flywheel again, the friction plate. Hence the reason I want a roof. All the governor seems seized up on her. Not going back to idle. Leave enough room to be able to tilt the bonnet over and not hit the Sami. Well, there you go. It's not leaving a lot of room for mowers. I sort of got that one on an angle so the front's over a bit more. The back of it isn't exactly covered, but it's a hell of a lot better. I could find a smaller one. I could shuffle the sheds around a little bit more, but I think it's going to work. Some of the mowers, the chute folds up anyway, so it may fit there. They're all 54-inch, I think. The tractor mower may fit there and the other 2 here, but get them out of the truck shed. All right, everyone, hope you enjoyed that spur of the moment video. I wasn't going to film for a while. I was going to have a bit of time away from it, but I was starting this. I was putting a bit of stuff away. I didn't film doing the roof, which some of you wanted to see, but that's what I've been up to. So thanks everyone for watching and hope to see you all again soon.